In this quick start video, we're going to see how easy it is to get set up with FlowDictate. Alright, to start off with, we'll just go onto the FlowDictate website and we can either click Get Started or over here to the Download button, and it'll take us to the sign up page where we create our free account. Now it'll check to make sure that we are human. You can either do continue with Google or create a password and an account from there. Now, the download should start automatically once we create our account, but if it doesn't, you can always click here and start the download from there. So now we have the FlowDictate installer ready. We will just double click on it and add FlowDictate to our applications folder. And then we will open it from our applications. It will prompt us to make sure it's okay to open. Now here it's going to guide us through the setup process. So I've already installed FlowDictate before, so this is why the microphone access is already showing enable. But for you, the first time installation, this might be grayed out, and you would just click enable and a window will pop up where you would just allow microphone access. And then here we just need to allow the accessibility access to FlowDictate. This allows FlowDictate to be able to paste text wherever our cursor is. Now we'll add the login item. And here we can set up our trigger key. So I like to have the FN button set up for the trigger. It's really easy to remember because it's at the corner of my keyboard on my Mac. But you can always set it to anything you like. You can even press here and set it to a custom key if you like, but we'll keep it to the FN. Oops, pressed it twice. All right, now we'll just continue here. So Magic Edit is a new feature that we have set up with FlowDictate. It's currently in an open beta. So we'll enable it for now, but we'll have other videos going over that feature and what it does specifically. Now here it's just asking us to log in. So I will just log in with the same email that I created the account with. It's just going to set a security code, sorry. And we're just going to enter it here. And then it'll log us in. And that's it. We're pretty much set up. And now we can test out the dictation feature on FlowDictate. All right, so we've pretty much ran through the complete setup process for FlowDictate, and everything should be working properly now. And then you just let go of your trigger, and it gets pasted in instantly, just like that. Formatted it perfectly. All right, now we just continue, finish from there, and we can just launch the FlowDictate app from here. Now you'll see there's history here already for FlowDictate. This is the home screen of the app because again, this is not my first installation for the app. We can just minimize this over here. And this over here is going to be our ghost HUD, our heads-up display. This allows us to know when FlowDictate is running. So, for example, here, if I were, and you can move the HUD around wherever you like, so it's out of your way. So here we are just going to give an example of dictation feature and see how well it works. Now, if you will notice that any filler words, it's going to automatically format those out, any ums and ahs, any mistakes that I make. So you just let go. Perfect. So you see it formatted everything perfectly the way that we wanted to, and it understood the context of what we are trying to say. So the unintentional ums and ahs, it removed those completely. The intentional ones, because I understood the context of what I was saying, it left those in and even put some quotation marks around them. All right, so that was just a quick start guide to how to set up and use FlowDictate. Now that we have set it up on our Mac, we can use it in every application, wherever you type. You can go back on your browser and even just use it there. So let's say, for example, google.com. It'll take us directly there. All right. Now, FlowDictate is free to try. You can sign up for your free trial and get set up in minutes.